The rain had ceased, but the clouds above the Yoruba kingdom still carried the weight of an impending storm. The air was heavy, as though the earth itself knew that destiny was closing in on Adunni and Prince Ifeanyi. For days, they had wandered through the forest, seeking sanctuary away from the oracle's gaze, but safety was an illusion. Whispers followed them. Shadows lingered. And the betrayal of Kelechi still stung like a wound that refused to heal. Adunni often dreamt of her mother's voice calling her home, her laughter echoing through the compound of her village, reminding her of simpler times. But each morning she woke to Ifeanyi's guarded silence, his eyes sharp and distant, as though calculating every possible betrayal yet to come. One evening, as the forest began to glow with fireflies, Ifeanyi finally spoke. "Adunni, we cannot run forever. If we are to survive this curse, we must confront it. The oracle's power grows because we hide. But if we stand before him, with love as our weapon, perhaps we can shatter his chains." Adunni trembled. "But the oracle's words are law, Ifeanyi. Who are we to defy them?" Ifeanyi drew closer, his voice firm. "We are the ones who must. Our love is not weakness. It is rebellion. And rebellion is the only language fate fears." That night, as they rested beneath an ancient iroko tree, a voice hissed through the air like wind slipping between branches. The oracle's messenger, an ethereal figure cloaked in black smoke, appeared before them. Its eyes burned red as it spoke. "Children of disobedience, your time is ending. Tomorrow, under the full moon, the oracle shall summon your souls. You will come to the sacred shrine, or death will claim you before dawn." And with that, the figure vanished into the mist. Ifeanyi gritted his teeth. "He dares summon us like slaves. No. We go to him but not in chains." The following day, Adunni and Ifeanyi prepared for the confrontation. Adunni dressed in her mother's white osook, woven with threads of silver, a cloth reserved for brides and priestesses. Her hair was braided and adorned with cowries, symbols of strength and feminine power. Ifeanyi wore a deep indigo agbada embroidered with golden threads, the attire of a warrior prince ready for battle. As the sun dipped and the moon rose high, they made their way to the shrine of the oracle, a place where few dared tread. The earth seemed to quake beneath their feet, the air thick with the scent of burning incense and blood sacrifices from generations past. The shrine was carved into a towering cliff, its entrance flanked by statues of ancestral warriors, their stone eyes glowing as they are alive. Torches lit the path, and the chants of unseen voices echoed in the wind. At the heart of the shrine, the oracle awaited. A figure draped in scarlet robes, face hidden by a mask of bronze etched with runes, staff in hand, its tip glowing with fire. Around him stood Kelechi and other loyal followers, their faces hard with determination. "You dare come willingly," the oracle's voice boomed like thunder. "Then let the prophecy be fulfilled." Adunni stepped forward, her voice steady. "No prophecy rules me. I am not your puppet. I am Adunni, daughter of the earth, and I will not surrender my love to your lies." The oracle's laughter shook the very walls of the shrine. "Foolish child. Love cannot fight fate. Fate consumes love." Ifeanyi unsheathed a blade, a short sword passed down from his ancestors. "Then let us see who consumes whom." What followed was chaos. Flames erupted around the shrine. Kelechi lunged at Ifeanyi, their swords clashing in sparks of fire and steel. Adunni, though unarmed, stood her ground, chanting prayers her mother had taught her, invoking the spirits of her ancestors. The oracle raised his staff, and lightning cracked through the chamber, striking dangerously close. Adunni fell to her knees, her body trembling, yet her voice grew louder, her prayer turning into a defiant song. The ancestors stirred. The statues at the entrance began to glow brighter, their stone lips whispering words lost to time. The ground beneath them trembled as if awakening. But as the episode closed, the oracle raised his staff one last time, his mask glowing with unholy light. Kelechi disarmed Ifeanyi, pushing him to the ground, sword pressed against his throat. And the oracle thundered. By the next moonrise, either the bride will submit to the oracle, or the prince shall die.